Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and this is our 4th round of Izzet Merfolk in Modern. We are on the play this time. Unfortunately, this hand is a little bit too sketchy for me. I mean, we have a bunch of things that are going to be very hard to cast with only one land, so that's a mulligan. I think this is better. We can keep this. We'll just put, like, a land in the bottom. We'll put, I guess, Delta. I don't know what we're up against, so think here. I'm just gonna play Spirebluff and pass. I might want to use Tideshaper on their land. Depends what we're up against. It's too early to know if we should do that. Alright. Steam Vents is usually good for us. This looks very much like the last deck we played. It's not the same person, is it? I don't know. Can we check that? Hold on, I'm gonna check this quick. I'm actually curious if it just like repaired us all the way here. Whatever. No, there's a different person. Okay, never mind. So they probably left up like lightning bolt or something. Which I guess if they want to lightning bolt my Tideshaper, that's fine. Yeah, they're definitely gonna bolt this thing. Okay, it's fine. I don't want to play a Lord into a bolt, so it looks like we might be up against the Murktide Delver deck again. So it's actually that bodes pretty well for us, I think. We get the bolt out of their hand now, so if they go with Delver, hopefully Trickster can eat it. That would be nice. Or maybe we top deck a bolt. That would be fantastic as well. Okay, I really want to top deck a bolt against this thing. Lightning bolt, please. It's not lightning bolt. I guess what's going to happen is I'm just going to Trickster this thing on their upkeep and hope that's enough to buy us time. They're targeting themselves for Murktide. Yeah, that makes sense. So we get one elemental. Are you going to do something else right now? I'll probably get a Steam Vents with this thing. Actually, it might be worth not cracking this just because I want the odds of drawing another land. So I can maybe play 2 Lords next turn. Yeah, I think I'm not going to crack it. We'll put the odds slightly in our favor, because, yeah, I think we would, or even Master Waves is, like, close. Like, we might want that. Probably playing the 2 Lords first is better. Ooh, Shaman is strong. Alright. There we go. We have 4 cards left. Hope this is enough to win this race. I guess if they don't have like any removal, like they could actually die next turn, so that is totally a thing that could happen. The odds of that are very low, but we could actually see that, so who knows? Maybe. There is a chance. Expressive iteration. Alright, that could, maybe. It's a desperation sign. Could be. They're trying to find removal so they don't die. But they're going to get to dig pretty deep to find that bolt. So they did put a card in the graveyard, so they didn't find it in that one, so... Alright, you going to find it or not? I think I'm not blocking anything this turn, just... actually, no, they already have Delirium, right? So it's Artifact, Creature, instant land. Yeah, so alright, I guess blocking is fine. I was just thinking if they have that Delirium removal spell, then it only deals 2 damage, so if I block, say, like an elemental token, then they could like kill this, and then the other lord might die from blocking, say that, but in this case it's going to deal 6 damage anyway if they find it, so... Well, they're debating this pretty heavily, so that seems like that's good. And our last card, being Master, is also pretty great. So Young Pyromancer gets exiled, okay. So, Hall of Oracles, alright. They have to attack with that. Interesting. No, I'm not going to block this. I don't think I need to. I think I'm just giving you outs if I do. They just play... Alright, they found Abrade. Alright, that sucks. Well, the cool thing is we're gonna have Master Waves, and it's gonna be very hard for them to deal with. So Master might be enough. This is really close. So right now we have 6 Island Walk. That they could bolt this thing potentially, but this thing having pro red is really strong. Means that Pyromancer is probably not attacking anytime soon. And they have to be careful about attacking with the elementals because we might be able to counterattack them for lethal if they do. Depends on how many spells they have in their hand. They only attack with that, that makes sense. I guess what, Lightning Bolt's still fine. So another Master Waves is probably still pretty good too. And it's gonna get close here. Depends on what their last couple of cards are. I guess this could be Murktide. I mean, if it's Murktide, we just have to attack with everything. Probably, may not be enough, but no, it's actually it's. If they put a creature into play, then we could be dead. If it's Murktide, so maybe like Trickster could keep us alive. Okay, so they are playing Murktide. It's an 8/8, so we are dead next turn, so we have to do something right now. Alright, so what do we need? That's not bad. We tap down this thing, attack with everything, and hope they have nothing. Actually, what's the alternative? Like, we attack with what? Trickster, Master Waves, and like all the elementals. And then we can just Trickster this thing down next turn, and then potentially that's still fine. I'm just thinking, because if I Trickster this down now, they could just play like a bolt on, say, Lord of Atlantis, and I think they're still alive, because then they have 6 blockers here, and yeah, we won't be able to kill them. So I think the easiest thing to do here, let's not attack with the Master. I think we'll send in Trickster and a bunch of the tokens. they're gonna bolt the... Yeah, that's kind of what I thought might happen. So the elementals are gonna trade off. So I guess we have another turn to try to find an Island Walk Lord. They just trade off all their elementals. Okay. Ooh, Island Walk Lord actually is not going to be enough now, is it? Ugh. Alright, well... I don't know. I'm going to do this now before anything happens. They have to attack with this, so... I don't know, I think we had to take the chance because we were probably going to die anyway if we didn't do that. So they had a bolt and we didn't really have a way to deal with it. Pyromancer, with like us not having an answer to it, is a problem. So we're going to go to 6. They're going to have these two... so what do I need? Like, another Trickster? That's not good enough. Or, I mean, I guess, like... Yeah, or anything else is not good enough. Like, we can only deal 6 damage to them. Okay, that's gonna do it. Like, now there's no hope that we can kill them next turn. Just too many lightning bolts, that's all. Like, what are you gonna do? They had 3 bolts and we only had 0. Like, I needed to kill this thing really, really early and I did not have it, so... Alright, we'll see what we're gonna draw. It's not gonna do it. Alright, game 2. So against this deck, I like the Abrades. I like the Chalice. Yeah. I guess the only issue is that, like, the Chalice turns off our own bolts. I guess I could take out like a Tide Shaper. Maybe I take out a Vial. So I don't know. It's hard to say with Chalice. I can always cast the Tide Shapers off Cavern of Souls. Alright, we'll do it, I guess, like this. Knowing they have Pyromancer, I want to have some more removal, I guess. I guess the other option is I could just not play Chalice and just bring in more lightning bolts. Might not be the worst idea. Pyromancer's 2, but like a lot of their spells are just going to be 1, so I don't know. Chalice could be good. All right, we're gonna pretend Chalice is good here. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is reasonable. We definitely had a chance in game 1, but they just had too much removal, so... So this is a match where casting Tide Shaper in turn 1 is actually pretty good. Just because they have, like, a lot of islands in their deck. So they play, like, Delver, we'll just bolt it. I don't even know, actually, we might not bolt it right away. I might just play Lord first. Attack, and then, like, if they... Yeah, then we can, like, you know, play Bolt and Trickster in turn 3, maybe. Ooh. Okay, that is actually worth bolting, I think. Because it's going to fill up their graveyard very quickly. So what are the other options here? Could Trickster it on their upkeep. I don't think they're going to block my Tide Shaper. I would be very happy if they did, to be honest. Well, that's actually pretty reasonable. I can play Bolt plus Tide Shaper here. But they already have Delirium, like, on turn 1 because of this. That's pretty insane. So Murktide is going to be coming out pretty quick. Yep. You're not, again, you're not blocking these, so... Probably just Silvergill Adept here. If I draw another Lightning Bolt, I want to cast it. So I know that they're not blocking, so we'll just do this. Maybe if we can draw another island, we can play Lord, and then that will be very, very good. See what they do with this Serum Visions. Two cards in the bottom. Okay, that's a good sign. You're still not attacking with Pyromancer here, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, if they attack, like, even if they were to put a counter on this, it wouldn't matter. Oh, that's fantastic. They can only bolt one thing, and they're still going to take 9 damage at least. Okay, not bad. So we might crack Islet next turn just to see if we can draw another Lord, because if we do, we probably kill them on the spot. You're at 4. No, that's a very dangerous number. This looks like they might be casting Murktide here. They're just trying to put enough cards in the graveyard to pay for the delve. If they cast Murktide, though, they're tapped out and they're dead. So they can't. They cannot play Murktide. They have to tap 2 lands in order to do it. Or to make the extra blue. Yeah. That is not bad. Alright. How do I want to go about this? I think I need to abrade this thing. But I kind of want to crack the... so the option is I could go for the Lord right now with the Islet. If I find the Lord, I'm probably winning unless they have exactly like 2 bolts. However, I think I want to abrade this Pyromancer. Because if they have a bolt, they'll want to get the elemental first, and if they don't, then they're just dead, so... We'll see how this goes. I don't think I need to be worried about counterspells right now. But there's not any reason not to do this. So if they're going to bolt my Lord, they're going to do it right now. Yeah, okay. So I know I don't have to make an attack right this turn. So what happens here? Could attack with these two, tap this one down. Kind of like that. Well, I guess no, that's probably a mistake because they can still trade one elemental with this, but they'll still lose one too. They're gonna lose two elementals. We're only gonna lose one Tide Shaper. So if that was the case, then I probably should have attacked with Silvergill. Okay. I think that's a mistake, isn't it? You still have this Hall of Oracles. You cast a Lightning Bolt. Oh no, it's activated only as a sorcery. Okay, so no, this attack was fine. This was still totally okay. We have the option of cracking Islet to try to find either another Trickster or a Lord, but they're at 2, so they have to do something. They have to have an answer for all 3 creatures. Okay, that blocks 1. This looks like Murktide. So either Lord or Trickster wins, or even Lightning Bolt. Or, yeah, removal spell wins too. I guess they're trying to keep their Delirium active for this thing. Alright, so we have 2 draws, and we can find a lot of stuff that's going to help here, so we'll see. Lots of things do it. So he managed to keep Delirium active here. Alright. Do we have it? What do we got? That is pretty good, but that's not an instant win, so I'm going to go for the win. Well, this thing has to attack next turn, so this is still fine. They're running out of options. I don't have to attack. I can just wait till they have only 2 blockers, and now I have 4 attackers, and they still have to come up with an answer for 2 more of these things now. So this is still okay. We're still in this. Okay. So what do you got? Gotta have something. Delver Secrets. Okay, that's still not winning yet. Alright. So now you have to deal with this and also one of these things. Alright, there we go. Stole it there. I'm looking at this now. I kind of want some of these bolts, but I don't really have much I want to take out. So we're on the draw. We might need them. Maybe I could take out like 1 Svyelun on the draw and bring in a bolt. Seems reasonable. Just because there are going to be draws they have where we might need to play catch up a little bit better. Alright, let's go. Game 3, let's do this. It is very hot in this room right now. So I have turned off the air conditioner whenever I record this nonsense, so let's get this done. This hand's fine. We're going to keep it. Not only is it fine, it's fantastic. We have Vial and stuff to do with it. Alright, I guess Lightning Bolt is something we really want to see. Look, they have this draw, so like we need to have the removal spell quickly. I guess maybe Trickster can eat it. That's going to be our hope here. We're going to hope that like we have to take this probably one turn, but then hopefully we can have Tide Shaper and Trickster to try to block this thing and kill it. Yeah, that's happening. How likely is it they get Delirium this turn? It doesn't actually have to attack right now. So I'm banking on the fact that they're not going to have it this turn. So I'm just going to play a Tide Shaper. That's bad. That means then they might have it. No, they're at 2 cards so far. They got Artifact Instant, so they need... Okay, no fetch land, so... Nope, I don't have another thing. Wait, did I not have another one? Fuck, why did I think I had 2 of them for some reason? Okay, I screwed up. I thought I drew one. No, I drew another Aether Vial. Damn it. That would have been really good if we had it, but no. I totally screwed up there. I really thought I had it. I drew a second one, so that's going to make this a lot harder now. Okay. I don't want to use this Trickster just yet. Okay. I don't know. I think I may have screwed up this game. And it's not over yet, so we're here to fight. I might have needed to play this the Trickster last turn to try to kill this thing. Where are my removal spells? I need them. I need my damn bolts. I guess I'm just gonna hit the Pyromancer right now too, so they don't get another token right now. Actually, turn off auto yields. So I want to crack this at the end of turn. That is super bad. I need to kill that thing. Alright. take up both of these vials. Okay, well, this is a problem because I desperately need to kill some of these creatures, but I don't actually know. Like, I want to play Master Waves, but that's a problem. I don't really want them to cast this Unholy Heat again. If I play Master, I get 5 elemental tokens this turn. This is a really weird sequencing. I needed this like a turn ago. Dreadhoard's gonna attack, and then it's probably gonna kill off one of my creatures. It's probably just correct to play Master of Waves, though. So if Dreadhorde attacks, I have like a million things that can block and kill it, so not that concerned by it. But yeah, I don't know. Like they can definitely cast at least one spell of it. If they don't attack with it, I can always bolt it in my turn. The Master is hopefully a wrench in their plans, though. They might get to attack me this turn. That would be kind of bad. Ouch. Can't do anything about that. Which means Dreadhorde might attack here and then can cast the Unholy Heat again. They can actually, like, yeah, I think attack with Dreadhorde, and they have to attack with this. This now that this is a 4/4 because of this Hall of Oracles, it's actually kind of hard to get rid of it now because I have to use 2 bolts on it. Yep, this makes sense. That said, I'm still probably just going to throw every elemental in front of it. Don't know how we're coming back here, but we gotta do something. Probably just have like all of these things block this just to be safe. This is not going to take any damage. They can kill 2 elementals, but I need this to die. Exiled Serum Visions, okay. Let's just play around all the removal spells. Maybe now we can bolt the Pyromancer. Well, now it's going to be hard if we have to go up against Murktide, though. Delver, ooh, fuck, that's not great either. It's too many threats and not enough answers. Yeah, look, we have like way more mana sources than anything else. We could turn it around though. It's possible. We draw like another bolt here and we can kill off like say Pyromancer plus Delver. That might actually be enough. Especially if we draw like Silvergill into like a removal spell. That could significantly change the math. No and no. Okay, well that's part of the equation. Come on, Gil, draw us what we want. Okay, well that's not nothing. Alright. So here's the problem. They have 3 cards in hand. If this Delver flips, we are ridiculously dead. So as much as I hate doing this, I think I have to kill the Delver of Secrets. I'm gonna Tide Shaper on this Hall of Oracles. I can't really make a good attack right now. So I kind of need to block stuff if they, yeah, like, I don't, yeah, I can't. We'll see if Delver flips, and if it flips, I have to bolt it. Alright, this is as much as we could do. Alright, now we're screwed. They had Spell Pierce, so can't play around that. I mean, I guess I could have bolted it on my turn, but the part of the problem is, like, if this thing wasn't going to flip, then, like, I definitely needed to bolt this Pyromancer, but this is just too much now. Because now, like, what? I guess, like, I need exactly Merfolk Trickster, and that's just not... Okay, never mind, so I'm dead. Because I can't do anything next turn, so... What were we drawing next? Abrade? Fiery Islet. So Abrade could kill, like, one of these things, I guess, but it wasn't going to kill this, so... that's rough. I mean, the channel, like, we didn't have an answer for this still. It was probably going to be a little while before we found it. I don't know. Maybe I just had to bolt the Delver there and just pray that, like, that was going to be a thing. The problem is, like, look at all these elementals. Like, this was just by itself going to overwhelm us, because each one of these, despite the fact that we have 2/1 elementals, like, it only takes one of these to, like, get through, so... They were in a position where just attacking wide was, like, definitely an option for them at any given point, so... I don't know, that's tough. I think maybe I could have made a few better play choices. Yeah, I could have gone better, but it's fine. I don't think we played Chalice. Like, did we? I don't think it came out this game. So, Chalice would have helped a lot, because we could turn off a lot of these spells. But, no, we didn't find Chalice either, so it's rough. Alright, puts us at 3-1. We're still looking at potentially, 4-1 for this league, so we'll see if we can get there. Alright, that's all I've got for today, everybody. Please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you again for the last match.